Welcome to Epiphanis and our instructional videos on how to roll out Epiphanis 2-part polyurethane primer and 2-part polyurethane yacht paint. We'll be working on a fairly rough fiberglass dinghy and take you through the 3-stage process of surface prep, primer application, and finish coat. One of the keys to any successful paint job is in the surface prep. And this is true for all materials, including wood, steel, aluminum, and, of course, fiberglass. The first step in the process is to be sure that the surface is clean and free of any loose debris, and then tape off any brightwork or other vulnerable areas with a good quality masking tape. Next, the entire surface should be wiped down with a suitable cleaner, like our Epiphanis Fiberglass Prep Cleaner. Wipe down the surface using lint-free disposable shop towels, being careful not to contaminate adjacent areas, so fold the towel over or replace it as it becomes soiled. Also, be sure to wear gloves and keep the workspace well ventilated. Once the surface has been cleaned and is dry, you can begin sanding. Whether you choose to sand by hand or use an orbital sander, use 220 or 320 grit wet or dry sandpaper. If you're sanding gel coat, be attentive and don't take it down too much. When you're finished sanding, vacuum, blow, or brush away the dust and wipe the surface down again with Epiphanis Fiberglass Prep Cleaner. Epiphanis Fiberglass Filler is perfect for surface repairs, and a little bit goes a long way. Thoroughly mix the filler in the can. Next, knead the tube of hardener so that it is thoroughly mixed and will flow freely. Prepare a couple of clean mixing pallets. Stiff cardboard works well for this. Now mix approximately 1 to 2 tablespoons of filler with a linear inch of hardener, technically 2 to 4%. Using the spreader, thoroughly mix the hardener and the filler. The mixture should give you about 5 to 10 minutes of working time. If you use more hardener, the mixture will kick off sooner. Mix the filler in small batches and apply in thin layers as needed. The filler will harden and be sandable in about 15 minutes. Depending on the thickness of the repair, you might have to start with 180 grit and finish with 220 or 320 grit paper. After the dust settles, clean up the work area with a shop vac if possible. Now it's time for a final wipe down with Epiphanis Fiberglass Prep Cleaner, this time followed by a clean tack cloth. Your hull is now ready for priming.